Imam Ghazali rahimahullah and Ibn Qayyim al-Juziyya rahimahullah, in their books, they mention a couple of ways of thinking about death so that it moves your heart to be prepared. And so they said, just think about your neighbors or your friends and your families who have passed away, and think that they had beautiful faces at one time, but now their faces are under the dirt, being consumed by worms and other insects. No matter how they live their life, that's ultimately how it ends. And they said, think about their wives, and the wives think about those husbands who had spouses, and they had children, and now their spouses are widows, possibly stricken by poverty, that they have left this world. Now the people left behind are stricken with poverty. The children are orphans. And they no longer have control. The one who's passed away, they no longer have control over their property that they coveted so much while they were here. They no longer have, it's done. The affair is over. And he also said, ponder, give deep thought about how death overtook them suddenly without warning, and how unprepared they were for the next world. So we have an example amongst the tabi'een. One of the students of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, his name was Rabi' ibn Kuthaym. He was known for his zuhud, staying away from the world, taking only what he needed from the world, not living in excess. So he was a student of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. So his teacher is a direct companion of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say about Abdullah ibn Mas'ud? He said, whatever he gives you, take it. So what Rabi' used to do in his home, he dug a grave in his home, and he used to visit it daily, so that he could become familiar with the discomforts of the grave. Think about that. This is somebody who does not want to be deceived by this life. He doesn't want to be deceived. So he digs a hole in his house. And at lunchtime, when we're eating lunch, he would climb into the grave and take a nap. Sometimes he would climb into it and spend the whole night in that grave, so that he wouldn't be deceived about how things seem at the moment.